Back in the game, Qin Feng accessed the extraction interface. The system asked if he wished to sacrifice tradable lifespan to bring abilities into reality. Level and job evolution would also be synchronized. He sacrificed 27,000 days of lifespan. Level synchronization completed. Job evolution completed. Next was skill extraction. Previously, he had extracted Shadow Stealth, but it was only level 1. This time, he would not only raise Shadow Stealth to a higher level in the real world, but also gain more skills. He spent 1,946 days to raise Shadow Stealth to level 10. He spent 900 days to acquire Backstab Enhancement. He spent 1,000 days to acquire Greedy Hand. He spent 3,200 days to acquire Instant Shadow Slash. He spent 5,366 days to acquire Shadow Stealth. He spent 16,099 days to acquire Curse of Blooming Flower. He spent 11,313 days to acquire Blacklight Shield. Skill extraction synchronization complete. Remaining tradable lifespan 7,480 days. Next was equipment. He spent 3,600 days to acquire Gold Shoes, Stealth Boots. He spent 3,394 days to acquire the Gold Pendant, Pendant of the Faithful. The Pendant of the Faithful did not just reduce cooldown time. More importantly, the Silver Devout Follower it summoned was nearly invincible in the real world. After using up all reserves, only 486 days of tradable lifespan remained. But now, his real-world power was nearly equal to his in-game power. From office worker to one-man army, the promotion was well-deserved. Still, he needed to gather more lifespan so that on his next logout he could fully synchronize everything. Back in the real world, he consolidated his new gains. Then he considered his safety. Qionchichi knew his address. For safety, he had better get out of there. To extract the land of soul purification into reality, he would need over 1,300 years of lifespan. He needed to find a temporary base first. Home ownership in the apocalypse, complicated and expensive. He simply waved his hand. With that, he triggered Greedy Hand and easily packed his belongings. The storage provided by Greedy Hand was truly convenient. All his belongings went straight into it. He leaped to the window to check the location. Dongfeng Shan was at the Jiangnan restaurant, 15 kilometers away from his current complex. With his current speed, 10 minutes was enough to get there, with time for a field trip. At the Jiangnan restaurant, the Dongfang family gathered. An elder addressed the group. Given the current situation, in-game skills and lifespan could influence the real world. This was a great opportunity for the Dongfang family. He praised Dongfang Xian for doing a great job and beginning to build strength. Dongfang Shan humbly said it was simply his duty. The elder continued. He was very pleased with his progress. This time, they had purchased a large amount of tradable lifespan and used it all to acquire equipment and skill books. The goal was to get the core family members to level 10 as quickly as possible and secure an early advantage. That way they could expand the clan's influence in the real world. With development on both fronts, the Dongfang family could become rulers of this region, even building an eternal family lasting 10,000 years. A 10,000-year empire was not just a dream. Ambitious. Also, delusional. Shadow had other plans. Inwardly, Dongfang Xian cursed his grandfather, half his body in the grave and still obsessed with clinging to the family head position and even dreaming of immortality. Once he captures Shadow, he will make him reveal all his secrets, then force him to extend his lifespan. Once he became number 1, all of them will die. The elder asked about the progress on the Shadow situation they had discussed. Dongfang Xian assured him not to worry. He had already found a trustworthy woman to lure out Shadow's identity. They would hear from her soon. The elder reminded him that Shadow must be captured alive. Let Shadow serve the Dongfang family. That would bring true value. Dongfang Xian understood. The elder raised a toast to the rise of the Dongfang family. The family members echoed, "Long live the Dongfang family. Toast while you can." The main course hasn't arrived yet. Outside the restaurant, Qin Feng observed. He had not expected the people in this family to still be armed. Shadow Stealth and Blacklight Shield could not fully avoid all attacks. He had not brought defensive gear into the real world either. If he got hit in the heart or head, he would die instantly. He should stay cautious. He summoned the Devout Follower from the Pendant of the Faithful. The Devout Follower had sharp claws for melee and green flames for ranged attacks. He ordered it to get in there and kill them all, leave no survivors. As a silver tier boss, this Devout Follower had amazing durability. Even if hit by firearms, it could withstand quite a bit. A silver boss versus a family dinner. The odds were not in the family's favor. Inside the restaurant, chaos erupted. Someone shouted, asking who was there and who they were. The Devout Follower let out a roar. Then Dongfang Xian shouted, "This is a monster from the God-forsaken game," and told the guards to shoot now. Gunfire echoed. The Devout Follower pressed its attack. With a wave of its hand, the guards were covered with green flames. Then it followed up with a stab through the chest. Dongfang Xian watched helplessly while the Devout Follower attacked another of his family. Dongfang Xian's grandfather cried out, "Shina, help me!" Dongfang Xian panicked. He needed to escape quickly. As long as he could escape and enter the game, he would be safe. If he could reach level 10 in the game, then extract his power into the real world and come back, no one would be able to threaten him. Sound logic, except for the invisible assassin standing between him and the exit. Then his view was suddenly flipped upside down. That made him confused. It was realized just a moment later that his main faculty was severed and now floating up high above the rest of him. He immediately recognized the assailant. One single word: shadow. A cursed flower bloomed on his body. Curse of blooming flower activated. The system notifications showed it had absorbed tradable lifespan 27,000 days. It had absorbed a non-tradable lifespan minus 482 years. What a massive harvest. The Dongfang family's investment had paid off, just not for them.
Hope you enjoyed the recap. Smash that like button if you did, and subscribe for more. See you next time.